guys, it's time for the chopping block 5 reviews. Just in case you're not familiar with the chopping block, first I haul a bunch of products, some of them new, to the makeup world, makeup skincare world, and some of them are just new to me. And I haul them, tell you how much I got them for, swatch them in the first video. In the second video, which this happens to be, I tell you how they worked after a week or so. In this case, it was longer than a week because I've been away for a while. Sorry about that, but here we go. All right, the first product is Philosophy's Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash. I love this, guys. So many of you told me I would, and you were right. I love this. Basically, what you do with this is you put a little in your hand. Now, this is the little tiny 4-ounce one. I got a big 32-ounce, but I started with the 4-ounce one just in case I didn't like it so I could return it to Nordstrom. But I love this. And basically, what you do is you just put some in your hand. I had a little water in my hand, and then I just smoothed it all over my face and, not gently, smooth it in. And it just makes your face feel so smooth. Now, the things I was worried about with this is like you use it once a day. I was like, okay, it's going to be hard for me to do that, but okay. And you guys are telling me some of you use it in the morning, some of you use it in the evening. I ended up using it in the evening. I was a little concerned because I put on some pericone products, some different treatments on my skin after, cleansing at night. No issues. I put on all the same stuff. It was not a problem at all. No redness, no irritation, no breakouts, that kind of a thing. It just fit right into my regular skincare routine, so I'll definitely be using it. The 32-ounce is officially by the sink, and I will be using it. So this is a great product. Definitely you can use it every day. I just found that night was the time for me, but a lot of you told me you use it in the morning as well, and you like that because it's kind of refreshing. So definitely would recommend that. Okay, Dior's. If you saw the haul, you remember Dior's Fusion Mono Shadow. I got the color Cosmos, a really pretty blue. It popped out in the haul video, and I didn't go back and get another one. I didn't really see a need. It's not that big a deal to me. But what is a big deal is it's a $30 product, and it really shouldn't be popping out on you. I heard from a lot of people that it did that too, and a lot of people said it popped out at the store. Which is kind of funny but sad. Yeah, so I really liked it. I was able to create some really beautiful eye looks. It's a beautiful sparkly blue shade. I swatched it in the last video. I just would say I won't purchase another. I'll keep this. I don't feel the need to get a new one because it popped out. It's not really that big of a deal. I used it with my finger though mostly, and it's a beautiful color. I preferred to use it on top of other shadows like the blues, or the blue and green in here. This was really fantastic. This is the Sonia Kashuk, let me hold it up the right way, Jewel of an Eye palette. I really like that. I took swatches and I put them on my blog. I'll link that below. A really nice fall palette. $16.99 is pretty good for this amount of shadows and this quality of shadows. I really like, this is my first palette from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm really impressed. So check out those swatches if you'd like to. I'll link them below. I was impressed with that though. Really nice. Okay, some other things I used. MAC Pressed Pigments. Now this is the shade Black Grape, but the shade I used the most, I thought I would, is the Pink Pepper. And I think in the last video I was wearing Pink Pepper. The video before this one I was wearing Pink Pepper for you guys. The way that I found to work this the best with the most minimal fallout was, like a lot of you said, I took advice from a bunch of you with my finger. Putting this on my finger and then putting it on my lid. It worked really great over top of primer, putting it over eye primer. It worked fine over powder eyeshadow, over cream bases, like I used it with a paint pot. I didn't get as much fallout if I was putting it into something. I think I got a little more fallout the day I tried to put it over a powder shadow. So I would say I guess it worked best over primer alone or over a cream base. Yeah. And I tried mixing medium. The day that I was wearing this in the last video, I had put it over mixing medium. I found that I got shadow up higher on my eye than I had it, because I had it low to my eye and I ended up with shadow up there. That was even before I started working out. So the mixing medium didn't work that well for me. I thought that would probably be the way that it worked best, but it just worked the best with my fingers. So I will keep these two and work with these, and I'm sure you'll see this one in a look, for a video, because it was beautiful Black Grape. So I like those two. The next product is Philosophy's Total Matteness. Now I gotta tell you, I was I was very interested in reviewing this because at 1 ounce for $40, I was wondering if it was fantastic. I gotta tell you, I wasn't as impressed with it as I thought I would be. I felt like with my, I've told you before, you know, earlier in the summer that the Lorac, excuse me, Perfection Mattifying Primer that I did a whole video just on that, a 3-minute review. I love that stuff. I love the I also told you I love the Becca Ever Matte. So if you have things like that that really work for you, I don't think you need this. This was not better. I guess I was expecting it to be better than those, but, or as good. It just wasn't. But what happened is if you put it with a, I noticed when I put it with my Bare Minerals powder, Bare Minerals powder foundation, the matte version that I use, it's really great. Together, they're really great. It was really great with this Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. It was fantastic with that. So if you put it with a foundation, I tried it with a liquid foundation that helps with my, you know, oily T-zone, fantastic. You put it with things like that, it works really, really well, and they last longer. But on its own, it doesn't do a whole lot. It didn't do a whole lot for me. This is a great foundation. I heard back from a lot of you. I did a full blog review on this. I'll link it below. This is a great foundation. My color is rich, and I was thoroughly impressed with this foundation. I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing it since I opened it. I think I took when I tried it, the Total Matteness with a liquid foundation. So I only took a couple days, I think 3 days since I opened this up, and it's been like 2 weeks. Every day I've been wearing this. It's fantastic. I love the little brush. I explained how I got these two for $40. This is regularly $36, but there's a way to get these two for $40 because this rings up. They're charging, like at Ulta, places like that, they're charging like 20 something for this alone. So you can get both of them for $40. So basically you pay $4 for this. I love this brush. I think a lot of people would like this brush. The thing about this is, let me just tell you, one day I had my mother on speakerphone while I was doing my makeup early in the morning. She loves to call early in the morning. And I just was like, I was talking to her about something and I just kept going. And I was like, I was not even really looking in the mirror. I was talking to her and I'm just like doing this. I mean, it's like a mindless activity. I looked in the mirror and my skin looked amazing. I had put like 3 layers of this on. I mean, I just was like mindlessly doing it. It looks so natural. It looks so, so natural. And amazingly enough for a powder, it's full coverage like they say. I would definitely say they're right calling this a full coverage foundation, but it still looks natural, and I tend to hate full coverage. I just don't like it. I hate it feeling like you're wearing like a mask, but I never felt like that. Even though I had like layers of it on, it looks so good. And a couple people commented on that blog post that have tried it and have said, you know, how great it is. So definitely something to look out for, and, you know, at least sample at the store. You know, I know at my Ulta people were just putting it on their face, you know, just to check it out and leave the store, and they said they were coming back later. So definitely try to do something like that if you can. I think you'll be very, very impressed. A full coverage powder foundation that looks natural is pretty impressive. I don't know of any other thing else like that. Okay, these MAC Sheen Supreme lip glass tints. I had 2 of them, and if you saw the haul video, you saw I had a little trouble getting these to stop coming out. I was just as unimpressed with the actual product. I found myself liking these over lipstick, not liking them particularly on their own. Just not impressed with these. I wouldn't repurchase these. They're fine to like throw in your purse and use if you want a slight color to your lips. All right, I wouldn't buy more, you know, but nice for what they are. This was really, really impressive. This is the Bare Minerals Lash Domination. It's a great new mascara from them. I love their mascaras. This was really, really good. I found that this was something else because this wand looks very complex, but let me tell you, it grabs, ooh, there we are, focused. It grabs, if you get it down there, it grabs your lashes at the base and gets them from the base as you wiggle it up really, really nice. Now today I used this, and I've used it for a couple weeks now, and I used it alone, and I put a lighter shadow color because I wanted you to see I'm not wearing false lashes, and they look really, really nice. And I just kept going with it. I didn't put like 2 coats on. I just kept going with it, and it just nice separated, thickened lashes. Great for every day. Not va-va-voom volume, but perfect for every day to me. I really like the fact that it grabs lashes you didn't know were there. I look like, close up, I look like I have 1,000 lashes, which it usually doesn't look like I do. I really was impressed with that. I would definitely purchase it again. Okay, this is from Tarte. It is the Brow Architect, and I was really happy with this as well. I got this from QVC. They had a set of 2. I'm glad I have 2. Let me just tell you, this is what I was looking for. Now, I have a Tom Ford brow pencil that is really, really pricey. I was looking for a replacement. This is my replacement. I love this shape because let me tell you why. I have, with my brows, I have to usually do work when I'm, getting my brows together right in here and right at the end. The middle is fine, but it's right up here and right in here. So with this shape, with this longer shape, it's so much quicker because I can go right in here like this and I cover more area. And then when I get here, I turn it on its end like that. I'm working with that part, and I just draw it in there. So I can make it thick and make it thin depending on the way I turn this around. So I really, really like it. The only thing that I was wondering about in the first couple days I was unsure of was this color, because you order it. I have the one in deep. You order this by your skin color because the powder color here is going to be darker. So this is the deepest one they have, and it's called Deep. And this is the color you're supposed to put right in here. Now, the first couple days I was not sure about this, if I was loving this, because I was like, this is a much darker color than, ooh, it pops, a much darker color than what I usually use. And I'll show you on my hand. See that color? It's a much darker color than what I use, but you can judge for yourself. After a couple days, I was like, this is the perfect color because it goes with every look, and I just really ended up liking it. So I'm glad I purchased this. I'm glad I have 2, and I would repurchase after that, definitely, because it's much cheaper than the Tom Ford for 2. I loved this. This was the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick and Nectar. Not new to the market, but my first one. Fantastic. I wear so many coral and orange blushes, so it was really, really great to top my cheeks with this highlighter. Very, very nice. The chapstick, mix stick. Very, very nice. This is in my purse. I had to go get it. Nice. You just have 2 ends. I have strawberry on one end and banana smoothie on the other. Really, really cool. The only thing I will tell you if you get this is it's a way to raise this is to twist up here. I wasn't sure how to get it to go up when I first got it. So you just twist it up here, and the chapstick will come up. This is nice. It'll be in my purse. Really, really cool. I think it's a nice idea to give you 2 different kinds, The banana powder from Ben Nye. Now this is really nice. As an NC50, I was wondering if this would be a good fit for me, and I can tell you it works really nice. My only issue is with the way that it's, packaged. I really think if this was packaged a different way, I would reach for it more, because I think, in putting it into my collection, I blew a little out. In putting this into my collection, it's kind of a hassle, when you're moving around quickly and doing things to, kind of pour it out, get it on that kind of a thing. So we'll see how much I end up utilizing it in the weeks to come, but I think it's a great product, and a lot of you all had some recommendations for other colors that I might like, so I'm definitely going to check those out. All right, last up, Milani's Powder Blush. This is from their limited edition collection, and look at that. How beautiful is that? There's 6 of them. This is Warm Petals, and I told you I would figure out a way to use this, because when it comes to makeup, you've got to be a makeup MacGyver, okay? If you don't know who MacGyver is, maybe I'm dating myself, but basically what you got to do is make do. Figure out a way to use stuff. All right, so this was gorgeous. It has this beautiful gold tint, so you probably knew what I was thinking. I ended up sticking my finger in this because it has that beautiful shimmery goldish tint to it. And I ended up putting it right up here. It made the perfect highlighter for the last 2 weeks. Perfect. The gold tint is everything. And it's really hard to find stuff like that I like this at the store. at the drugstore. Because, you know, like, you know, the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, it's like, yeah, that was $29 in there, regularly like $40. I mean, I just thought this was fantastic for right in there. And then, you know, you can apply it with your finger. Hello, that's perfect. I like using my fingers for makeup anyway. So that's what I did with it. So look out for these at the drugstore, under $10, fantastic. There's, you know, several other colors. I'm just telling you how I used mine. And I'm looking in the viewfinder, so hopefully I don't look cray-cray. But yeah, oh, I love it. That gold. I love that. All right, yeah, that gold right there, that shimmer, nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.